Hello YouTube, this is a follow-up video on my Mr. Bullet feeder. On my first video I had it set up for 5.56 ammo, and yeah, I had a few little issues with it. I think most of that was because the bullets were quite light. They're only 55 grains and some of them are getting hung up on this. It's a little cutout, they wouldn't even fall past it. So today we've got it set up for 44. 240 grain lead cast bullets, so we shouldn't have any issues with it not falling past the micro switch. So just wanted to say a couple of bits about this. It's very finicky to set up. You have to get it spot on. As you can see, I've got a bit of string here. That's really just to take out some of the slack in this spring. I didn't want to cut it. You can cut it, but I didn't want to. So you can position the actual bullet feeder further back or further forward to take out this slack or increase it. But in doing so, you, there's a case bullet in there, you run the risk of not allowing this to lift and fall freely, which you need to do. So my initial issue with this was when you order this from Double Alpha, this Mr. Bullet feeder, it comes as a kit for 45, but it also says it will do 44. So it says to use their powder funnel to flare the cartridge, and that's what you should be sort of looking for. But when you do that with a 44 case and you use their 45 caliber powder funnel, this is my 44 powder funnel, which we use to flare. Anyway, when you do that, using their 45 powder funnel, this is what happens. So I decided that I was going to use my Dillon powder funnel and just flare it as I would do normally to achieve this type of flare. Now the problems I had was doing so, the bullets wouldn't feed properly, they wouldn't drop. And the reason behind that is, it shows you in here. Show it. Inside that bullet dropper there are little ball bearings that flare indexes and allows the bullet to drop through the bullet dropper. I thought they were in here. Anyway, you get a rough idea of it there for this one. There's the ball bearings and they're inside here. And the case comes up, indexes the ball bearings and releases the bullet. I don't actually show any pictures of it. So, after thinking about what was going wrong with it, I then used the 45 flarer and just flared it slightly so it would work. I'll just quickly show you this. I'll power this up, I'll feed some bullets in. Plug it in first. Right, there we go. One loaded tube. Let's power the case feed up. I might overload it. Right, there we go. So, we'll show you this. The alarm is the powder funnel, powder checker. There's no case in there yet, obviously. Let's turn the primers on. So this is the flare now. So there we are. You can see that flare on there. If it'll focus. So that's the flare using their 45 caliber powder dropper, which is just enough now to go to the bullet feed station. I was going to go for the powder checker first. No more alarm. Now it should, if everything works correctly, receive a bullet. If you saw that, it lifted slightly, dropped and fed a bullet. Now the only disadvantage with this is we now need to crimp it, so I did have to buy a bullet seat and crimp die, as I don't have a 1050, so I didn't have enough stations. But it's not a problem because it's an RCBS die. It does quite a good job. And there we have it, completed round. Nice crimp. Yep, and all done. With pretty much everything being fed automatically. Apart from I've overloaded my case feeder. So, if you want to see it again, we'll go for this angle. You should see the bullet dropper rise up and then drop down. And there you have it. So, like I say, a little bit finicky to set up, but once you get it set up, you can run it, you know, quite easily, and it'll keep up. It's quite a good little system they've got up here. It rotates these on this little part here. On this little ramp here, so they only drop down one way. It is expensive, I will say that, and it is finicky to set up, but once you get it set up, yeah, you can mass produce. So this is my Mr. Bullet Feeder set up for 44 special, and after a bit of fettling and fine tuning, it works quite well. Pleased with it. But like I say, it's not cheap, but then you get what you pay for, I guess. Bye for now.